Shadow on the Crown by Patricia Bracewell. Now this is the first of a series, and at the end of it there will be 3 books. This was her first one, and there's a second one that I've already reviewed. It's truly a historical novel, and I really enjoyed it. It was so easy to read and just worded so well that one sentence flows into a paragraph, into a chapter, and I couldn't put it down. It's not a complicated story, but you learn so much about history in this. It opens up, a 15-year-old is contracted in marriage. She's of noble, royal type blood to the King of England, who's an Anglo Saxon king. His first wife died. They had 11 children together, and she makes that trip. She's a Norman person. This king is losing his country to the Danes, but it describes the clothing, how important information was in the court. She was a foreign queen, so to speak. His first wife was not a queen. And these are the little tidbits you get from a truly historical novel. The author, she has real good insight into the king's nature too, how defensive he was. He was defensive towards everyone. He was losing his kingdom. He didn't trust anyone. It was a cold, contracted marriage simply to produce children. That does come across in here. The queen had enemies in her court, and it describes how cold the weather was and how wet they would get. And so there's quite a bit in this. There's quite a bit about the heir to the throne, which is his oldest son. He eventually comes to love the queen, and also the bad girl. And she's just a troublemaker, as we run into in life, kind of a lusty bad girl type, but she too is wealthy. So it's a very, very good historical novel, and it's good reading. Enjoy.